It's another reason why I say porn is bad. French husband spent 10 years drugging his wife at night and filming at least 83 men raping her after finding them on depraved without her knowing. Website dedicated to sex with unconscious victims. A Frenchman has been accused of drugging his wife and recording at least 83 aggressors raping her in a horrific cycle of abuse spanning 10 years. Dominique P. is understood to have recruited his wife's attackers from online forum called Without Her Knowing, where users discuss performing sex acts on unwitting partners and storing evidence on a USB drive and a file called Abuses. Wow. 51 men aged 26 to 73 have been identified and charged with raping his wife of 50 years. Sudom François, with investigators finding 92 cases between 2011 and 2020. The husband is alleged to have used the drug lorazepam to sedate his wife by mixing it into her meal before inviting men to have relations with her while she was unconscious at their home in Mazan near Avignon. Investigators learned of the horror after arresting Dominique in 2020 for filming the skirts of customers in a supermarket in nearby Carpentras. With a search of his province home uncovering camera equipment and dozens of videos of his wife's abuse. According to the Daily Telegraph, Dominique used an internet forum called a Sun Insu without her knowing to organize the abuse of his wife while she was sleeping. Investigators have identified 92 cases of rape of Francois, drawing a list of 83 aggressors, but have yet to identify all of the alleged assailants. Those charged include a fireman, a municipal council, a prison guard, a nurse, and a journalist. In 2021, it was reported a total of 33 had so far been jailed, with 9 under arrest. Louis Alain Limer, a lawyer for some of the suspects, claimed at the time that some believed the wife was simulating being unconscious as part of a sex game. Detectives argued the suspects must have known the woman was drugged because the husband claims to have briefed them before each episode of abuse. The alleged assaults occurred between 2011 and 2020, with the prosecution claiming that Dominique insists none of the attackers gave up going through with the acts on his wife, given her state. They say Dominique never used violence or threats to ensure that this would take place, adding each individual was in possession of his free will to stop these acts and leave. Some of these people, scumbags, are understood to have come to the home multiple times. Many allege they were unaware that Francis had not consented to the encounters. Guests were allegedly asked to park away from the house to avoid bringing strong smells into the house, such as tobacco or perfume that could wake her. One denying the assault reportedly said, "It's his wife. He does what he likes with her." Police learned of the videos during a preliminary investigation into Dominique in 2020 after he was suspected of using hidden camera to film women getting changed in a supermarket. A trial is expected to take place next year. Wow. France 3 previously reported Dominique could receive up to 20 years for the alleged crimes. Francois, who learned of the attacks after police found the tapes, said she suffered gynecological problems, frequent fatigue, and absent-mindedness. Medical examinations also revealed that she had been infected with 4 STIs. She is understood to have battled with depression following the attacks and has since filed for a divorce. Dominique, however, told the investigating magistrates he loves his saint wife. His lawyer added that Francois was his first love, indeed the only love of his life. This is insane, man. This is absolutely insane. And I hope they throw the book at him. But this is why I always say that prawn is bad. And it could mess your mind up and how you view women. All right. The saddest thing is that Macron has taken away. He's going to make France a very perverted nation. in a couple of years due to his actions as well. All right. Because he took away the legal age limit in France. So this right here will probably be happening a lot more than you think. Let me know what you think in the comments section. Subscribe, comment. What are your thoughts on this? Do you think prawn is the one thing that warps the mind and will have people commit these acts? Let me know what you think in the comments. Subscribe. Anything you want to know about this channel is in the description box. All right. Later.